Like a roaring ocean, slow in motion. Lay down your troubled mind. We are only kind and will kindly cease to be as we intertwine with the universe and its cosmic symphony. The smoke lingers after fire. The smoke lingers after fire.
Radiant team ban.
Ocean, empty motion.
10 seconds remaining.
Second fan for Viking. You want the Luna, definitely.
5 seconds remaining.
Kind of wondering where Pango went. Like, Viking have made a very conscious decision to axe.
Radiant team,
Very often we
pick.
see
Dire team,
life
pick.
steal that. Whether or not dying being ramped up now for Viking so that
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
focus down the thing. Because it's not like you can pick, Marana, which we saw quite a bit in China to deal with, played in that position because you've picked. So, oh, did they? So the lifestealer ban, is that rage attack up against the laning opponent against the axe? Anything more to the
Radiant team, pick.
Luna.
Still go with it. Fair enough. Works, it works. I mean, they don't have to try lane around the Luna. They could still, run the 2-1. Fight. Their lanes look pretty
10
solid with these
seconds
3
remaining.
heroes. Don't have too much in the way of
5 seconds
or
remaining.
is it similar? What, a replay of what? They have last time. They had Enigma Bloodseeker, Dragonite Void Spirit. I want to see that Tusk. Go for your mid and does like the Queen of Pain.
Dire team pick.
Drow Ranger.
Drow Ranger though.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Drow's pretty good at focusing down Luna as well, right? Luna
Radiant
pretty high
team
armor,
back.
agi-based hero. Drow Ranger can shred through the Luna with just right clicks and outrange her. Invoker, so that's going to be what the cross clicks Invoker for mid one. Like
Ten seconds remaining.
had to play against the
Team
Viper. I think I caught a couple of minutes of that game. Was it up against Nigma? He was playing against like a wee Viper, right? Very good at disengaging, right? If Axe, Undying Phoenix are running at you, Blink calling, you've got Tornado to reset, you've got Echo Slam as a counter.
10
You've
seconds
got great
remaining.
ways here to disengage from fights and turn help out your Luna.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
The big RP in there. Moonglaves bouncing around. I feel like Tango wouldn't be bad, honestly. Gap close onto Drow Ranger. Good team fight ulti through Thunder to cause a bit of chaos when
10 seconds remaining.
running.
5 seconds remaining.
Not that much magic damage. So we could also consider like a Necro, right? Go for that Aura build. Queen of Pain or something.
Radiant team pick.
Hates it. And that's a really good solo lane hero if you do want to put Seb in that safe 1v1 match. Because if Axe wants to cut waves, Batrider can,
10 seconds remaining.
if not, chase the Axe down and stop him from cutting waves.
5 seconds remaining.
And the Invoker's pretty good against Queen of Pain as well. They were thinking of that. Mid one with Quas, you know, can regen through the Shadow Strike. Too much about the continual harassment.
Go ahead. Select your
It's like the comfort hero for Boom. Do we have it? Nothing massively out of the ordinary. Everyone picking up the heroes we expect. Sax Earthshaker, no Tail, Enchantress. So mid one, he did play the Quaswex Invoker. What was his item build? Spirit Vessel face.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Pretty good early game here. Wondering, do get past, 30 minutes, 5 minutes or so side of Undying. Drow and Queen of Pain, pretty hard into like right-click builds if they want to. How are you feeling about OG's? Can they build up on Steam to? Luna, not the greatest range on that hero either, getting up onto a supernova. And mid one's Invoker are going to be the one get alacrity, get that attack speed with the Wex. The OG Englishman. Why is the beast? I have no idea. It just is. Just the way it is. No, that's do things. English is such a stupid.
You really should
It's
prepare
weird.
for battle.
Go look it up though. It's probably because of the French. You know, when something weird happens in the English language, I'm pretty happy just blaming the French.
Amateur.
Came and ruined.
Amateur.
ELH. Have you seen that before? Toby said, "Good luck. Have calcium." Good. Vitamins. That's a nice Fisher block from Maxa. Oh, 4 heroes surrounding Celery. Yeah, you get a decay off here, but you've been trapped in. Good damage, and with the cold snap, they've got the Sable to take down the Undying. Early kill for OG. Start things off with your first blood.
And for the Dark Moon.
Hello?
One branch. Yeah, Blightstone's for No Tails Enchantress. So with the boot, what's mid one got? Going into the double null, it looks like. Seb, Batrider, solo up top lane. Miss Phoenix here, grab the bounty rune. Seb's gonna be the faster one. Up, Toby. Deeper. Toby axe. Queen of Pain hit for boom. Down bottom, it is a Shaft Drow Ranger with a Celery Undying. We've only got 2 heroes on here. This is kind of what I was getting at with the draft with the Phoenix axe. You feel like you want those 2 heroes together, but you're absolutely right. They bring the Phoenix down and they have to make this trial. That observed ward from No Tail as well, watching for couriers coming behind, and it dodges the sentry ward very deep past that tier 1. Courier will come out. Spotted everybody. Yeah, he's being fished up again. That hell got work for the Phoenix. And now they get some good damage onto Celery's Undying. Got 1 stick charge. That Hellbear just claps the ground, slows him down. A double kill for No Tail, 3 for 0 in this bottom lane. And Drow Ranger, she's got to sit behind her tower. She might die. She might just die here. Another great Fisher. No Tail's going to get a triple kill. Enchantress with 3 in a row. Oh, and he's gonna get courier. Saxa snipes the courier. Oh my god, it's a disaster, Lacoste.
Has been slain. There is certain to be unimaginable retaliation.
Gracious me. I was gonna start asking, like, do you think Viking want to like try and swap lanes around, put heroes top? No, they stuck in your ways. So Saxa starts roaming around. You've got Enchantress Luna who can kind of hold their own down bottom for now. We do need to take a peek into these other lanes though, I feel like. You know, mid lane, Queen of Pain against Invoker. 6-0 Invoker with 12 and 2 on Boom, so Bot coming out on top. Fisher's there, but you're right. There's no blink, no escape for Boom. 3 with no points to blink. Saxa still level 1 though. Just gonna punch down the Queen of Pain little by little. The boots advantage. 5-0, 2.5 minutes in. OG really starting off to a cracking beginning here in this game.
Radiant's middle tower is
The one upside for Viking is they have Toby free farming, cutting waves, and farming neutrals top. Not ideal. He's gonna drag around and farm some neutrals himself. Get him. Courier coming. Bracer for the axe. We saw this from him before, right? Oh, bottom lane. Celery. Getting clicked down again. Saxa kind of wanted to dive the tower there with that level 1 enchant totem. Won't be able to get the finish on the Undying.
Radiant's courier has been slain. I take no pleasure in informing you that Dire's courier has been slain.
Toby making the wise decision of TPing out there. Seb with a few stacks of napalm up. Ready. Yes, doesn't have dive. So cold snap into the punches from Saxa here. Gonna get a lot of work done. Another enchant totem and Phoenix. The 6th kill here for OG. And there are the chat wheels Lacoste. Enchantress No Tail starts bringing them out. Don't be mad. Oh. Yeah, they're just waking up Lacoste, you know, getting ready. Chat wheels come. Celery, he's gonna go back to sleep in a second. Under his tier 1, but shredded by Sumail and No Tail. Luna gonna have to take the tower aggro off herself. She's taking a lot of damage here, and maybe with the drought turning around, walking back into the creep wave. But Jad focused down by both OG support. 8-0. The little boar, it will walk up safe and sound. OG's not even bothering to pick up bounty runes, you know? Axe and Phoenix take a couple top. Potentially eyeing up Seb. He's got Firefly and Lasso if he wants to drop. He's done a lot of damage over time. He's got a salve.
Yes.
interesting.
And mid one now. Again in the jungle. Bat Rider. Boost of travel. Bottle, he's got it queued up next. Having a grand old time. 8 on the bat, 3,100 net worth. Really pump all cylinders right now. And this is where, you know, you've taken the bottom tier 1. Oh, they caught the Queen of Pain, she blinks away. Does get out of danger. But OG have...
Only other bats will know we're still here.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. I have no reason to lie about such things.
That early tier 1 bottom lane, though, gives so much more room for Luna to farm. You could... If you feel like Luna's a little bit scared when that Sonic Wave comes back up in a minute's time from Queen of Pain, she can come up top lane and start farming there with the rest of the team. But it's just this systematic OG, no, you know, bottom tower. Then they put pressure onto mid, force Queen of Pain into other areas of the map. And they can always connect in with Sumail. Aramis. By Saxa. Fail. The Dominator up. This is enemy jungle territory though, and there is a Radiant Observer Ward spotting out OG. Queen of Pain. They also throwing that onto the high ground. Good Soul Rip, but No Tail still alive somehow. Finally taken down, but in comes Seb. The turnaround onto Celery. Mid one is fighting the back with a Luna. Toby dealing with Shad with the help of mid one. It's all over the place here as OG are looking for 3 different targets at the same time, and the eclipse from Sumail focusing Toby. There's the kill that the Luna wanted, and Aramis does have the dive. Will get a little bit of distance away from OG as they just rampage through this Radiant jungle.
Dire's middle tower is under an extraordinary amount of stress.
Does this hurt?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. I have no reason to lie about such things.
Worthy tribute.
Strange to say, Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Luna just stays bottom. What Draw Ranger got, Lacoste? 3 Wraith Bands. Treasures are coming out now. Good catch Aramis with good cold snap then. Nice little bit of time, and the Queen of Pain jumps in, has the Sonic Wave to try and pick mid one, but there's the Ghost Walk. I don't believe, and with that Sonic Wave, they don't have a dash quite yet to take him down. Aramis is full to Seb, but a lasso under the tower drags the axe in. Good enough that Saxa doesn't shoot for another 3 seconds, and the Queen of Pain aggressively diving mid one. Very far over the Seb walk, he doesn't pop it, the echo system backs it backwards too, but the follow through, where is it? The Bat Rider is chased down. Now he's being turned up by a Drow, goes down Seb. Boom finishes off Saxa, and Sumail's rival is all a little bit late here. To deal with Seb. Now in TP out, have a stun, anything to catch? No, the TP please.
Radiant's bottom tower is being subjected to extreme violence under an extraordinary amount of stress.
Is it get salary?
Dire's middle tower.
At least a bit of revenge.
I feel like a broken record.
I mean, that entire fight, Enchantress was some pretty good work on that tier 1. But a dive in behind the mid tower, Seb drops to half HP, and Queen of an aggressive blink. They fall for the card is activated. Boom. Completely out of place there. Really wanted to get that kill onto Seb, but it wasn't worth it. As Luna been waiting in the shadows. I guess when the Queen of Pain jumps, everyone else is going to follow, right? You lasso the Queen of Pain, you eclipse just in case anyone else comes in.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Man, No-Tail is being such a bastard now. Centering up jungle camps, removing far away from this Viking side, who smoke up now. Without Sonic Wave. Oh, they do have Sonic Wave, it's back up. Smoke pops on Boom. Tower though, on Toby. Caught up. Good. Potential though, but a three-man tornado. Where's the supernova? Fire comes out with the gust, holding them back. Good team fight with Viking, finding the battle rider, and look at the mid one now as Sumail tries to stand his ground and fight in here with No-Tail. Toby dropping over the Luna in all sorts of trouble until the Echo Slam from Saxa catches them out, and No-Tail is doing a ton of damage. Aramis might be his target of choice, but they need a Fisher to line up as mid one clears through the now the Drow Ranger caught and isolated out in the open, picked off little by little, and OG somehow turned that fight. It looked great for Viking.
Radiant's top tower is
Don't be mad. Don't be mad.
Does
It would appear
get the full
Radiant's top
utilization out.
tower is under attack.
How are we looking now for Saxa? Blink Dagger, 700 gold away. Mid one has Spirit Vessel coming out. Medallion, so he does go back into that medallion build on the Invoker. Taking all back of this map though. It's a reset after that team fight. Look at combo and a long range Luton. Holy shit, yeah, Shad gets destroyed. Not really there that Viking could do, but maybe get a kill on the set. Good tombstone placement, difficult to focus in, but Aramis getting caught up in Cold Snap with that Spirit Vessel on him. He's already used the dive. Supernova now comes up, and Deafening Blast doesn't finish him off. So mid one, after dealing with the tombstone, has to try and go walk away. Sentry's down, and Queen of Pain jumps in, loose team holds him back with the Eclipse. Sumail turns. The tornado overlapping with the Eclipse, though. That is not ideal for them, but mid one is healing up thanks to Quas. He's out of danger for now. Saxa, the Earthshaker arrives. The Sonic Wave doesn't finish off mid one. He's still alive. Gets the Spirit Vessel off in time. He's fine. And Toby stuck in the middle of the fight, catches the Enchantress. Finally, they can get the thing. Hectic team fights. But here's Seven. So back on ours. Batrider pacing for more. Very quick Batrider here. Windblade boots to travel. 474 speed is down the Undying. 5 heroes. 4 turn around onto the Batrider and multi-shot clearing through Step. Quick's buys back. They want to really force this team fight. The rest of OGA. It's real. Now you do have the Blink Dagger on Sax. Blink Slam.
Dire's top tower is
Massive
under attack.
weapon in their arsenal.
Radiant's bottom
No-Tail
tower is under attack.
in the jungle.
Has that
Shad,
ever been-
Drow Ranger scouted out their own creep. There's no way really here to run. They've got a Fisher lined up to stop the TP.
Top tower
Drow Ranger once again down. 473 on your position 1 with the Undying. He's just gonna have to give his life over to OG. Forfeit.
subjected to extreme.
Alacrity, Luna, it's objective time.
It is with grave emotion that I report the death of Dire's Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Courier died with her man's breath.
Point out that Dire's middle tower, Radiant's bottom tower is being subjected to violence.
1 minute later, backs up. The the lasso, so they blink Echo, the Queen of Pain, lasso her up. Not only do they find the Drow down, finding Queen of Pain mid, the Temp Viking. Yes, they look good in team fights when they're all grouped up in a 5v5. When they're spread across the map, OG exploiting them very easily.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
With a cold snap mid-air. Now to pick off after pick off.
Invisibility.
Seb, what are you doing? He's trying to toy with Viking, but he's gonna get picked off. Boom even thought about the Sonic Wave. No Tail does find the kill on Celery, so a one Seb there trying to
Radiant's top
get in the face of his opponents, cause a bit of havoc. All Viking to be ready and waiting for it.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. I have no reason to lie about such things. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Someone must be very pleased with themselves.
Oh, they cap the Luna. Good, super over. Sack, let's get the down. The Eclipse now to turn around, being annihilated, but the Soul Ripper and Supernova landing buys a bit of space for Viking, but they've expended both of really big team fight abilities. But after the far western side, so if OG drag the fight east, they put Celery out, and there's nothing for him to do but burn alive. And now the chase is on. OG, no, the fight has turned. Hold the high. Take down the two. Viking, nothing left in the tank now.
Gotcha. Blessings upon a loyal warrior.
Oh my God. What? Have you on our shower thoughts or something? Have you been reading dumb shit on Reddit again, Lucas? Mid-one's gonna find Celery's on the bank. Oh, that Fisher stops the blink call. Kobe doesn't get the jump and catch. And now, around him, they do turn up Queen of Pain. There's the echo from Saxon, so completely combo breaking. This Rippian side. Just gonna have to try and run over. But the drag, there's no Ranger. She's stuck on the high ground. Toby gets a deep and blink call. Acting blast, pushback. Seb with the firefly all over the place. Burning Viking alive and Luna. Finish the axe. 3-0 and back. Right, fair enough. Oh no, not Aramis. He's trying to hold the dive. That cold snap though, with the Spirit Vessel on him and the right clicks from the Alacrity mid one. Perfect timing. They're onto high ground with a catapult, and you know what that means with a Luna. Pops the Manta. Alacrity, illusions are spamming out all these attacks. Drow Ranger doing her best to try and hold them back. Multi-shot expended. Not committing though. They know that Tombstone and Supernova are back up. Viking are gonna get a kill. They get the 700 gold. Smoked up. I really did feel like OG were tightening the noose around Viking. Seb gonna try and hold the high ground. It was a nice tornado, but Seb, oh, go Seb. Maybe got time to get out, but the dunk from Toby finishes him off as Roshan down to 1,000 AP. OG are giving up on it. Ice wall dropped, trying to zone Viking out. No buyback from Seb, so Viking into the pit with Tombstone and Super Luna to secure it. Blink ball captures out the Luna. Out of the mid box, so no start from your Invoker now. The Supernova lands, they've blown up that Invoker. Godlike streak removed, and Roshan now belonging to Viking. The Tides.
Yes.
Or a team. Accelerate. Like 50% to his net worth. 2.2k now. He's got a break cost. And Tranquil boost. Oh, they've got Toby down south. Trying to hide in a tree. Bring numbers down there. Axe dead for 45. Can they go high ground? Oh, there's the mid wave. If that was pushed in just a little more, they could really think about high ground there. Up. Top without cancelled by mid one, and they're with a jump forward. OG, they reposition all the way across the map. Big swing out to try and take that last outer objective, the tier 2 top, I guess.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Absolutely ridiculous. Item does a chicken need in this game. Yeah, he blink. Do you need anything? Do you need anything else? You got Dagger. Who cares?
It would appear Radiant's top tower is
Bottom
under
lane,
attack.
way too scary for the Riven to go and push or farm. Story with the mid lane, but look at this. Going for one of these long smoke wraparound. They know where OG are likely to be standing. Batrider's going to TP bot to shove wave. It looks like OG going to leave any travelers behind. Back to Luna though, spotted by a Radiant Observer Ward. Smoke will last another 10 seconds or so, and they really desperately want to try and catch a hero here. Waiting, thinking, where's the Luna? Sumail is hiding so carefully, waiting for that creep camp to respawn. They know that it's so tempting, it's such a tasty creep camp, but how is Sumail not greedy? How is Sumail running away? No one's defending mid lane, no one's defending bot lane.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Pay very close attention now.
They're wasted by thinking. They're going to catch all the fish. The shadows as well. So blink, TP is on cooldown, but she does get a blink away.
For our amusement.
Good catch onto Aramis. Goodbye back dead for 40.
Retaliation.
Oka with Shaker TPing straight down to the bottom outpost. Mid still open here for OG, so if they do get another couple of pickoffs, very easily could be 2 lanes of barracks if they go mid to bot. We know in the cold snap, thanks to the team. Start things off now with the chain stuns. They down boom. Buyback is there, and it might be forced because the barracks wide open.
Radiant's creatures are beautifully
Fancy
fortified.
indeed. OG smirking in behind you, Luna. Maxed up on her. They've popped the agent on the Drow Ranger already, just with Glaives and a Fisher. Range racks out.
Don't you dare.
Here comes the cavalry. Luna back onto the high ground with a mud golem protecting Luna. Throws a pebble before it dies. Drow Ranger just trying to focus it down. Come on, more pebbles. Throw it, pebbles. I just love mud golem pebbles. I don't know what it is, but like throwing one of those little rocks with your big golem and the two shard golems coming out. Throw the pebbles. They're just like, they're so they feel so meaningless and, you know, insignificant, but they do a pretty good amount of damage on them. Drow Ranger, you gotta be careful to not get jumped. You know, blink Echo Slam itself, just walk straight forward. Offense is the best defense, some might say, and Undying is taking that to heart, just charging into his opponents to get them off his barracks.
Don't be mad. It's just not fair.
Amateur.
Dire's top tower is being attacked like nobody's business.
And that's what he's been doing all game, right? He's been using Blink aggressively with his Queen of Pain, trying to jump on top of the Invoker or the Luna. Working out so far. So Mail, the Alacrity up, get the Blink, lasso onto Drow Ranger, and a good Fisher to block out the rest. The Tornado catches Axe and Phoenix, so no counter initiation from Viking. Drow dead with buyback. Tombstone kept alive with the Soul Rip. Down. 1 minute means Supernova with that Blink Berserker's Call, really the only teamfight abilities that Viking has for control and zoning, and as Undying just being focused down. Invoker Enchantress from the low ground, shred him and force the double buyback. The front lines, Axe still, oh, Saxa! No way, he's got the 3-man Blink Call. They force the Supernova and focus that down. They turn and kill it off. That was gorgeous. That is for sure game. Sonic Wave's not going to do thing. OG storming their way to game 1 victory.
Seems to be going round. I don't believe it. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. I have no reason why.
Like devotion, empty notion. Like a roaring ocean, slow in motion. Lay down your troubled mind. We are only kind and will kindly cease to be as we ocean, empty notion. Like a roaring ocean, slow in motion. Lay down your troubled mind. We are only kind and will kindly cease to be as we intertwine within universe and its cosmic symphony.
Five seconds remaining. Dire team ban. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I like isolating heroes, and if you're reliant, as Viking were, on Supernova Stone, where they want to choose where they fight, if you Fisher block out those two abilities and, you know, focus on some area, then you're looking good. But also on the same kind of thread with Earthshake, when you're tri-laning, Enchantress, Earthshaker, Luna, so easy for Saxa to make those kind of roaming moves into mid, help out mid one. He got that kill on Queen of Pain, just running down and punching her because he had boots and Queen of Pain didn't have blink. Straight first pick.
Ten seconds remaining.
What about the other bands?
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
I can DK Chen again, focusing on those early pushing heroes. Ember Spirit banned in the previous game. Void Spirit, Prophet, and Bristleback. So Keeper of the Light is left in the. We could be seeing, you know, Cottle Ember Spirit if OG leave that one in.
Team pick.
Viking. Oh, they banned Cottle. So Viking, Lacoste, where is it? In the first pick.
Ten seconds remaining.
Or they could steal like Enchantress
5
or
seconds
Earthshaker.
remaining.
Like Rubik's still in the pool as well, which Viking loved.
Radiant team pick.
Ember Spirit.
Ember. The OG.
Radiant team. Dire team.
Earth Shaker.
Or Luna.
Enchantress.
Of course. Stick to the.
Dire team ban.
Yeah, it's definitely confident, isn't it?
Team.
Yeah, okay, you pick the same two supports again. There's the Luna ban. They take her out of the pool completely.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Maybe they were thinking about going for it.
Radiant team pick.
So Axe there if they want to go for that Axe Phoenix. OG, they can't have their, you know, really potent tri-lane with the Enchantress Earth. Is there another hero that can fill in that? Or is it really just the show when you're...
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
a lot more difficult. I'm thinking of like heroes like Monkey King against Ember Spirit. I want to see that Marana come out. Stab. Be the old standby, Juggernaut. Spin. Magic damage can focus down the... The thing is, like, we're talking about OG tri-laning. They could quite easily just go back to dual lanes, right? They don't have to force this tri-lane game after game.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team, pick.
Undying waits.
Ten seconds remaining.
Are you a little afraid picking
5
Beastmaster in
seconds remaining.
Like, it's not like a direct counter, but it's annoying as hell. Tombstone Boy again, undying for Viking. Here it is.
Dire team, pick.
Behold the horn of Magnus.
Deb Magnus.
Radiant team, back.
Axe.
Grab the axe for that magic community. Ember Spirit's still flexible across mid in your position.
Dire team,
I guess.
man. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Then knowing where to be, to empower your carry. Give so many Magnuses in. Not recently, but historically. Empower themselves, sit in the triangle, farm jungle. Juggernaut position running around. Please empower me. For now, last ban for Viking. Hero. I think about the Queen of Pain again for Viking.
Dire team,
Feels like you
pick.
need damage.
Radiant
Monkey
team,
King
pick.
Phantom Assassin.
a PA though, so that's going to be a Shad PA and Ember Spirit.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Also making sure Spirit doesn't get by a monkey by Pugna.
Choose your hero, my good friend.
Mid one Pugna? No, mid one Magnus. We're gonna see some skewers back into the tier 1, get that Ember Spirit killed off. Now that decrep so good against the PA and Act, be able to stop the blink call initiation jump from the Phantom Strike. I feel like Viking is still too reliant on this like Supernova Tombstone. What's your go-to build in Juggernaut? Item-wise. Are you a fan of the Mask of Madness Desolator? No. No. Aghanims Lacoste. Always third item Aghanims on Juggernaut. Come on.
You really should prepare.
Yeah, you've got to get the Swift Slash, Quick Slash, the Quickie. Come on, you're a fan of the Quickie? But here we are, game 2. Up against Viking. Again, No Tail Enchantress, Sax Earthshaker. Be with a Dead Pugna. Top.
Anyone miss me?
Holding on to his cash. Stuffed it under his mattress. Our observer was spotting Seb already.
30 seconds.
Going in pretty deep. Shad on the PA up top. Yeah, all around dying with Overward in between that tier 1 tier lane. Mid 1 Magnus. The boom Ember Spirit in that mid lane. Phoenix and Axe wandering down bottom for Aramis and Toby. Gonna spot out some Juggernaut. But it looks like OG setting up for the 2-1-2 this time around, right?
Divine.
This is it. The
That
battle
went well,
begins.
I think. All according to plan.
I'm not entirely sure. Rushing Urn as quickly as possible. I guess he just rushed Urn. By the way, Celery bought items, and he's been Fisher blocked and blasted down to about half HP. Salve, Sentry, and Ring of Protection. The boots rush. The Dream is dead, Lacoste. Good test there, Seb, as well. Of a man with Earthshaker. The trouble with Undying also is that very mana pool reliant, that harassment you're dealing. If you don't have mangoes or anything in lane, you don't have... Earthshaker can just sit that clarity up, wait for his next fish around. I'm maybe expecting Celery here to go and suicide to tower or something. If he's not going to bring out some magic stick coming. Not going to have much left. It might kill Celery though. Don't get the blast. If they had that decrep Fisher and the blast damage, it would be a dead Undying, but he's fine for now. Mid lane, mid one dropping very low, needs to bring himself out of salve. Ember Spirit, but and CS. Very close though, both of them on the brink of dying, it feels like. As top lane, they get the decrep blast Undying. Celery will finally fall. Bottom lane, we've not really looked at. Dantress forced the TP back. Aramis returns to tier 1. Toby matching up in farm pretty nicely with a Juggernaut. They're dead even. But here comes the spin with a slow enchant, and Toby, not being that magic damage, gets shredded by Sumail.
Even a master falters.
Mid one keeps skewering away from it. Like, I keep looking mid lane, and every time I do, I see mid one skewering away from Boom's Ember Spirit. Away from the Flame Guard. Still pretty even, but the bot for Boom's going to give him that regen advantage. Like mid one, stay back to base, go Preds straight up for Magnus, not going to go for bottle. And Boots, Gloves of Haste are there. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, I was watching that and I saw Seb half HP and I thought, he's fine, right? All of a sudden, level 2 Soul Rip annihilates the Pug. Had a couple of decay attacks. Fail. He might be in trouble, but it looks like he's fine, but the Nature's Attendant getting him back up. Toby dragging around. Arm rate going, but hell again. Looking damage for Toby and maybe a spin, but at least be out max. Gotta be a bit careful with these spins though. Toby has waited way too long, he's just gonna die.
Don't be mad.
Never refuse gold given.
Real rough start again for Viking. Bad as the previous game, but it's definitely OG. That farm rate, and they've got the backup plan of, you know, empower Magnus. And under a lot of pressure top lane as well. Oh, he's at half HP. Seb's just clicking him down. 17 one charge is now up for the Pugna. 800 HP. Notel gonna get stunned down bottom. He gets called up in the creep wave. Fail. He's gonna fall to Toby. Kill on Aramis, but dive away gets him out of spin. They're getting chased. Every lane. It's just like back and forth, poking him. He's got 21 shots. He actually turns and fights Celery now. Decrep into Fisher. The blast is there. They should be able to grab this undying kill. They'll jump in from Shad with Decay and Strip. Buying space for Celery to stay alive. They don't get the kill, and Seb so close to dying. The one charge is continually refilled by the daggers from Shad. Get the bonus gold out from that tombstone. Ball rip into the jump. Doesn't come fast enough, and he didn't get the decrep off either. Daxer now, Celery. 6 charges. He's going to get turned on. That aftershock with a totem, and he levels up to 4. So Shad, under that tier, he's going to take a couple of tower hits, but he will be able to walk it off. Trying to... Or Celery, the life drain nearly clears him up. But yeah, mid one is just continually farming jungle, going back to lane, clearing out waves over and over. Now he gets an RP with his transition down to bottom, looking for Toby. So Nail's even rotated across here as well. Give me power. There we go.
Don't be mad. Don't be
Strange to
mad.
say, Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. I have no reason to do such things.
Yeah, and like he's clearing ancients thanks to Empower. Accelerating very quickly on smells. It's like Aramis. I'm gonna pull it back into the lane. I mean, Toby's gonna die here. He's gonna get Omni Slash, right? The spin does so much damage to him, and now Sumail's like, okay, thank you very much. Don't even need to use my ulti. The final swing clears him up, while top lane nothing in there. Rotated in.
Middle tower is under an
Saxon and Seb are just fine.
Dire's structures are fortified. They are looking quite robust.
Yeah, quite often we see like the 4-4-0, right? Maybe 1 point in the... Ooh, Ember Spirit looking for Seb. Out of spells here. He can't Remnant away, and that life drain sends through his Flame Guard, but Boom still at about HP. Final little love tap, send him on his way. Get out of here. My lane now. Bounty room spawning, and down south, Sumail. Oh, the Omni Slash into the Ancients. He nearly had Aramis. That dive just gets the Phoenix out alive. Oh, he grabs the Bounty rune up. Should be a 1 for 3 here. Bottles one up. I want to fall back on. Oh, Boom making a really nice move there. Be able to go and find it. Lost their mid tier 1. He says, screw the bounty rune, I'm gonna kill mid one instead. I'll find the Enchantress. Not gonna take down Magnus.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Mid one just RP'd mid. I guess Boom's Slider Fist dodged him. Didn't quite see that. I looked at the same time as he was casting RP and go slam top lane, kills off the Phoenix.
Radiant's bottom tower is being subjected to extreme violence. Top tower is under attack. In a stroke of cunning, or perhaps of desperation, Dire's structures have
That's an
been
easy way out from
fortified.
this one. Blame the pit. These towers are falling so quickly now. You know, OG get the mid-tier one, now the top one, next to that Pugna with level 4 Nether Blast. Bottom, yeah, with skeletons, you know, going for it. Sumail, Master Madness, whacking away at creeps. Here comes some more skelly boys from No Tails. All Viking with no response just yet. All looking for that Blink Dagger timing on Toby, which you very rightfully said, you know, heavily delayed with his 4 deaths so far. Boom. And then in onto the 2-man chains. Sumail holding the spin, but they'll be reasonably content killing off No Tail and one of his creeps. Don't stop the tower falling. That's the big issue right now. OG can really take control of this map completely. When you have an empowered, you can just mow through jungle camps so speedily. What farm are you gonna have to fall back on? Like, jungle space.
Deceptive rune of invisibility.
He's got level 3 tombs. I don't know, do you try and force a fight? You're playing the waiting game against an empower lineup. Boom. Being backed out by Midwatch. Sumail's just going to get a solo kill on Aramis down there. Okay, fair enough. And if the Pugna shockwave back in, elongates the length of that life drain from Pugna. That's a really nice way of using Magnus with Pugna, right? Keep dragging the target into life. Roaming fountain. Life drain onto Amber, force a remnant out.
Anyone miss me?
Viking trying to carve a bit of map for themselves so that he ain't finished Deso. Where is Axe now? 16 half saved up, so he still needs a couple of them. I think. While mid one. What he was going last was swing back into the Echo Saber. Now Soul RPing Pugna. It will claim the kill. Aramis, we've got to die to get away.
You got that through.
Focus down Celebians. And dying should be a simple kill here. They do grab him with a decrypt drain. Solve it buys a second or two of Celery. Sumail will very happily claim his life though. And again, it is just the OG train right now. They are steamrolling towards victory. 15 minutes in, it's 7k lead. The map is just so small for Viking. They can't up, they can't go into their top jungle. They've bottom jungle triangle is warped, so OG sees them.
Has that ever
Once
been
Axe gets a blue dagger, it's a smoke time for them. That's their way coming back into the game. Phantom is also very close to death, so just 400 gold away. So they will have a decent timing. If they want to smoke up with PA, they need to wait another 30 seconds. That Deso. But OG is getting so much out of the map. Like, they're farming way too much at the moment.
Earthshaker has blink look up. So the smoke timing, Viking feel like they're strong. They're going to make a jump. They're going to try and catch someone. And then Sax is going to be ready and waiting with a counter initiation with a 15-minute Earthshaker blink. They're 50%. They want to jump Seb. This Pug is a squishy target. There it is with a blink call. Sax alive. He can't blink. Stone. So counter initiation halted. And deeper in, there's Boom Ember Spirit. And he's going to get Echo Slam. I didn't expect that one to come, and OG they turn. A 1-for-1 where you lose your +3 Pugna for the position 2 Ember. OG feel pretty good about that. They had spent all their team abilities. And they're going to lose Celery as well. He's trying to defend his tombstone with a Soul Rip there. Maybe he can find No Tail? Nah, not quite.
I'm just wondering if they can take the Roche. Empower, Healing Ward, Mask of Madness.
middle tower
You don't have to, you know, risk it at the moment. You can still take one more fight and then go for it if Juggernaut lives.
Oh, that's very ballsy from Ember Spirit. He's got no remnants remaining. Axe jumps in with Blink Call, but the Omni Slash keeps on going. Slaying 2 core heroes of Vikings. They wanted that easy pick off on Enchantress, but I think PM has given her life away as well. Chain disabled, held in place, trying to bring down Mel, but he stands his ground, finally falls. And Celery, with the help of Aramis, bring down the Juggernaut.
Full team wipe, yeah.
It is a 5-man team wipe as they went in on that Enchantress. They get a 2-for-5 exchange. And OG, they just hold the line.
And boom. Usually he's the one, you know, who's carrying Viking if things are not going well. But in this game he got caught so many times by Echo Slam and twice by RP.
Now he's having his life drained by Seb Pugner. Toby blinks and calls. They catch the set. There to bail him out of danger, and the rest of us rotate in. Another trade cancelled over the sleight of fist and into the dunk.
Dire's middle tower.
Pugner down.
Very amount of stress.
Thanks are still. Call is there. Shaker is out, but Enchantress looks like she's come back in. No Tail isolated out of some Vikings. Swing back, finding a couple of very few skills out on the map. OG not respecting their opponents just for a couple of seconds.
Red one with the last build that you mentioned. Not the item that you see. It's more sustain for him, like mana. Magnus is really mana dependent hero, so I guess that's why he decided to go for it. And great against Axe. He blinks in on Juggernaut. He has one way of life stealing from Mask of Madness. You add that on top, so Juggernaut is not gonna die. Magnus out Roche.
Yeah, you've got 2 core heroes with like 10,000 net worth in your Jugger and your Magnus right now. The closest is a P who's scrambling towards 8,000. Go BKB after that Deso, it looks like. They ping Roche, but they're like, screw it. There's a tier 2 here sitting on 500 HP.
Dire's middle tower.
Kill this one off first instead, as Viking find Enchantress. Yet again, No Tail.
Don't be
Out on the map. Don't be mad.
Has fallen.
I think No Tail's pretty happy with that, honestly. Like, cool, you showed 5 heroes bottom. You kill me, the position 5 Enchantress. My team is pushing your tier 3. My team is in your triangle. Sumail is holding high ground, waiting you to come up the staircase. That's a blink and chat. As the Fisher hits here from Juggernaut, all safe, but Iron is off the right hand side. Now, one focus down and done. Good little blow.
Good tombstone.
Him down. The RP comes a little too late. Focuses in onto the Axe. Lost their Undying, and he's going to buy back. Phoenix down for 30 seconds. As mid one 1v3.
Whoa!
Ray Fisher Saxer lines it up with an Echo Slam with the Ancient Cam, bouncing the lamp back onto them. Down goes the PA. Axe follows straight immediately after. And boom. He's just going to run.
One remnant left.
Got to run.
Mail didn't bother popping ulti in that fight. Man, Sax's positioning has been amazing. Like, he even got Burn casted on him by Phoenix. He still managed to get, you know, an Echo, which is pretty impressive. It's not about, once again, it's not about Echo, it's about those features where he's blocking them off completely. I feel like OG in both of these games gone for Roche a bit earlier.
Dire's top tower is being attacked like nobody's business.
Yes.
They're playing with their food a little bit. Playing with their opponents. Guess if you're this far ahead, you feel like if you win another, you know, team fight or 2, the game kind of just ends. Step plonks down is the ward. Supernova comes out from Aramis and Sumail. Mask of Mana focuses down, but the call is there. Toby stops him in his tracks. Now Juggernaut in trouble. Does he have Omni Slash? He should, and he bounces around with the Pure into the ground. Forced a remnant away, and Toby, where are we going? Blink, no TP. Really turn a clump nets coming out here from Ember Spirit and Juggernaut as they meet each other. Both of them have it. That's pretty cute. But Viking have to get back onto their high ground. Where's Undying? Oh, him on the, well, I saw him on the map a second ago. Mid one has chased him down, hunted his prey.
I don't know how you feel, Gary, but it's pretty impressive that Mid1 is playing from South Asia with 200 ping and he's 6-0-11. Like, how good is he?
Has fallen. I don't
He is very
alarmist.
What's his ping?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Can you check? I don't know. I'm not a tech guy.
Sorry.
Ping all.
Oh no, I know what I did. I installed Dota 2, so it. But if you open console and type STATUS status.
I don't have a key for it.
God damn it, Nico. Phoenix doesn't have a key for getting it. I don't want it either. Go. I'm really curious about his ping.
Oh, it should be around 200. So now they're gonna go for Roche, Juggernaut, disassembled mana boot, bleh. Disassembled Mask of Madness, full butterfly on him, and that status resistance from S and Y.
Aghanim's low. Easy Roshan. I grab it up.
Visibility.
Viking were moving into position, trying to set themselves up, but they've been scouted by this Radiant Observer Ward. Now OG, they know exactly where Viking are.
Saxa is invis, but they have a sentry.
Saxa is 5-1 and 11. OG gonna get popped in the blink call onto Earthshaker, but it's all a big bait. Now mid one comes in. RP, just gonna shockwave the axe as Juggernaut focuses him down. They've got a supernova from the high ground, beautifully placed from Aramis. On note, he's getting burnt down, but the little sprites from those native attendants do heal him up. As Kobe, the second initiation with a blink call, and Viking get a couple of good dunks now. Magnus and Earthshaker fall. Sumail though, he's just blown up. Boom. This is the Juggernaut show now. Jump out from PA to try and get her back to that Phoenix on the high ground. And now Viking with no Tombstone, no Supernova. Forced to face up against the Sumail, Aegis holding Juggernaut, who is on your high ground and breaking it tier 3. Oh, the decrouch, the P8 for the damage.
Even though they lost that fight, it still shows how good of a team Viking is. Like their approach to the team fight, positioning from Phoenix and Undying Tombstone. Like on the high ground, call from Axe from finding the invis target. Hype it up, Gary. This might be the last time.
Oh yeah, Shad is dead. There you go, look, hype. Hyped up for you. Sumail, just a one-man show right now. He's got Aegis, he doesn't give a damn. Boom. Got a Remnant safely back behind the tier 4, but snap out of battle into the Netherward. While Seb with a blink echo from Saxa, clearing up this game too. It is a series victory for OG as Boom, the last man standing, cleared through with a trip for Seb Pugner, and Celery calls it is over.
OG, it's just beautiful to watch them play Dota. I miss them. And I want to see what they can also do, and I think everyone wants to know that. Like, how good they can be when Thompson is back, when Mid1 is playing with 0 ping on the lands, or like 2030 when they're playing online. So.
Like devotion, empty notion. Like a